So, good evening. Sorry about that. I don't know what the hell is going on here, but my Mac just decided it was going to turn itself off. I think it's time for a new Mac. I think we're going to anyone who can do me a custom PC, get in contact with me. Yeah, anyone that can do me a custom PC, get in contact with me. Email me, because I don't read DMs. So yeah, email me. Anyone who can build me a custom computer, get in contact with me, because I was looking at an iMac, and they're supposedly very good. The latest one I see when I went in the Apple store the other week. But yeah, maybe a custom PC would be better. But is what it is. Anyway, listen, we're going live with rants in half an hour. Big up to everyone who's locked in. We're going to redirect from here to there. Make sure you get these likes up, and make sure you are subbing. We're less than 1,750 away from 100K. They're all rattled. Everyone's rattled, guys. And yeah, big up to anyone locked in. We see now Elneny's farewell video. Is Elneny leaving, is he? Why is he leaving? I thought we would kept him and gave him a new deal, because we were fast tracking him to becoming a coach at the football club. Oh yeah, another load of rubbish from David Ornstein. Yeah, just remember. Yeah, they told us he was staying at the club for that extra year because we were fast tracking him to becoming a coach at our football club. Instead, we've paid him 50 grand a year for another year. Oh, sorry, 50 grand a week for another year, and now he's leaving. That was a fucking good deal, wasn't it? Well done, mate. Unbelievable. This club is a disgrace. Yeah, smash these likes up. Come on, guys, get these likes up. Big up Gun Down as well, man. Devil told me no room for cheats. Top Goon has sold their soul. Hey, don't worry, man. Some of the stuff I've just just heard as well is mad. It's not about trophies. It's not about trophies, guys. It took 37 years. Okay, cool. Just remember all these people, yeah? Right? Just remember. Where's my wooden spoon? Just remember all these people that have done their utmost for Mikel Arteta. Super duper Mick, yeah? Also, plot twist. Xavi could be getting sacked from Barcelona. Yes, you heard it. Sacked after they begged him to stay. I'll tell you why he could be getting sacked. Allegri's just been sacked 2 days after winning a cup, by the way. So he is available. But who could do better than Super Mick Arteta? Super duper Mick. But anyway, Xavi slacked the club off in his pre-match press conference for the Almeria game, to the point where Laporta and Deco weren't at the game. And they go to every single game. Uh-oh, you're in trouble. Adios, hijo de puta. El Sapo's in the bin, in the basura. Unlucky. So yes, Xavi could be sacked, which means Barca need a new manager. It's looking likely that he will be gone. I see Fabrizio. Well, that's what I'm hoping. Arteta fucks off there. Then this lot can all fuck off with him.
They're giving him the sweep by giving him that award.
There you go. Yeah, exactly. They have as well. Yeah. They gave him that Spanish award the other day. Bosh. Arteta to Juve. Arteta to Barca. Here we go, guys.
I'll pick him up and bring him back to my bike if you want.
Yeah. And then I'll make sure he gets there as well. Yeah. I'll come join you. But anyway, big up to everyone who's locked in. What's this about Goldbitch being banned from Everton? Somebody tell me what's happened there. That's hilarious. Yeah, they should ban him from everywhere. Sean Dyche has banned him. Let's have a look. Let's see if I can find anything like that. Couldn't have happened to a nicer geezer. Let's have a look. Ah, dear. Or is this just another thing he's made up, is it? It's just another thing he's made up. Probably made it up. He loves making shit up. A bit like when he reckoned he got the letter from Man City. He made that up as well, didn't he? But there we go. Here's what it is. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Anyway. Anyway. Let's carry on. Anyway, let's get through the press conference. Barcelona wants Ten Hag. But why? He's only in phase 2. He's been to 3 finals, guys. Yeah, let's not pretend like winning trophies isn't the aim of the game. Doesn't matter whether you finish 8th or 2nd. Get to the cup finals if you can't win the title. Get to the cup finals, guys. Anyway, it is what it is. Let's get this press conference through and done. Arteta believes title dreams can still come true. Yeah, good one, mate. Yeah, I also believe you can leave the football club, mate. How about that? Every word from Mikel Arteta, super duper Mikel Arteta's press conference. Here we go, guys. For the final time this season, Arteta took the hot seat. It was not really a hot seat, is it? In the press conference room at London Colney, I'm not calling it that name, it's London Colney State Training Centre, to handle his pre-match media duties before the finale against Everton. They're really dressing this up, aren't they? They've invited all the Invincibles, by the way. Did Ashley Cole get an invite? Is he allowed back? Is he going to get booed by this weird, deranged fan base if he turns up on the pitch? Not like he was one of the greatest left-backs we've ever had. Arguably the greatest, him and Kenny Sampson. Flip a coin. Anyway, let's carry on. How the nerves might be this weekend, Mikel. It's one of the biggest weeks for many of us, and certainly now is the most important moment. I'm really excited and can't wait for Sunday to be in front of us. And obviously, I'm very optimistic as well with the possible outcome. I've also seen a video where he was sat down with that other waster, Guillaume Balaguer. Yeah, an absolute weird guy, that guy, bro. That guy spreads absolute rubbish. He said Thierry Henry, never forget, Guillaume Balaguer, said Thierry Henry was signing for Real Madrid 7 years straight. And then he ended up at Barcelona. Never forget, Guillaume Balaguer is another plant. He is the Spanish David Ornstein, full of shit. But anyway, let's carry on. Let's carry on, guys. Get these likes up as well. Sub to the channel if you're new. Less than 1,700 to go to the 100K, guys. On whether he had to lift the players after Tuesday's win for Tottenham. The hope was there and it didn't happen. And now we have to do our job, which is going to be tough because Everton are in a good moment. So we're going to have to provide again that we can be better than the opponent and win the game. Then we have to wish for the best for West Ham. Oh, so you're on your knees for West Ham as well, Mikel. Okay. To help us fulfill our dream. Maybe if you had actually got a win against Fulham with 10 men when we were at the Emirates 2-1 up, mate, with 5 minutes to go, maybe we would have fulfilled our dream anyway, drawing with Fulham with 10 men. 10 men Fulham at the Emirates. But now we're relying on West Ham. And West Ham's fullback, by the way, Kufal. I don't know if you guys have seen what Kufal has said, but here we go. Don't expect West Ham to do anyone a favour. This is what Kufal has said. He has said, and I quote, "I'm really excited, to be honest. I can't wait to see the Premier League trophy for the first time, so I'm really excited." Oh, dear. But Arsenal fear and hate grows. Arsenal are still scary, guys. Maybe, just maybe, if our fan base weren't so deranged and mouthy on the internet, just maybe we'd get more respect from other players and managers and fans and stuff like that. But instead, our fans give it all to that when they win nothing. And nobody likes us. Nobody's going to do us any favours. I did tell you all this. 3 London clubs, not one of them was going to do us a favour. Fulham spread their cheeks. Tottenham did it as well. Over to West Ham. That's going to be at least 4 or 5-0. We now Kufal is just going to let whoever's playing on the right wing, left wing, absolutely cook him. So yes. Rice ain't getting no favours. Declan Couscous is back again, guys. He's back again. We are cooked. Maybe if this manager had beaten Fulham, we would have won the league, lads. But never mind. That's negative. It's not about trophies, according to these top gooners. So when the new manager comes in, just remind them it's not about trophies, and it takes time. It took Fergie 6-7 years or whatever. Yeah, cool. Yeah, let's see if they got the same standards for the next manager when he comes in. Which he will, whether it's this year, next year, the year after, the year after, the year after. When the next manager comes in, same standards that they've had for this manager. And we will be there, guys. Yeah, we will be there. And it doesn't matter if he finishes 8th. He hasn't got all of his players. Doesn't matter if he does it again the next season. He needs to overhaul the toxic squad he's inherited. Everything these idiots have said is going to go full circle when the new manager comes in, because they're not going to back him from day one because it ain't super duper Mick. And we're going to sit here and take the piss out of everything they say. No. We're in phase 1, lads. It takes time. It's a 5-phase development process. We will be there. Chefing them up again. Bosh. Have it. Anyway, let's go, guys. Let's fucking go. Let's continue with the love fest. And if he's spoken to David Moyes, why do they care whether he speaks to Moisey? Why do they care whether he spoke to Pep the other week? Did Pep buy you a birthday present, Mikel? Nobody cares. He said, no, I don't need to do that. But he's been instrumental and so important in my career, not only as a footballer, but as a person. He could help us fulfill our dream and my personal dream to win the Premier League. It would be an unbelievable memory. Okay, so if he leaves without winning one, yeah, just remember he said it's his dream to win the Premier League. Okay, and if the players are keeping up with City versus West Ham, well, no, I'd expect them to be fucking playing the game. We kick off at the same time, you idiot. Who asked this question? Was it that knob Tom Canton? Or was it that other knob Charlie Boy Watts? Or was it James Benge? Looks like he's from Alabama. Lives in the trailer park, Mar. Does he know the slag George alcohol? These questions. Yeah, they're all going to be sitting there, mate, with iPads on the pitch while the game's on, you absolute div. Now, the only thing we've discussed is about giving ourselves the opportunity to live a beautiful day. This guy chats bollocks, doesn't he? And where the dream is still alive and is possible. This is football. Once we are there, we just have to live the moment and play like every single week and just understand that the dream can happen. We have to hope again for West Ham to help us achieve that dream, but that is on us. And that's the only thing we can focus on. And if we don't win the league, what would he be most proud of? He said, I can't think like that. I just think we're going to win the game and hopefully something beautiful is happening. How toxic? How toxic, Mikel? Disgracia. Disgracia. Oh, she's making us dinner today. Happy days.
Yeah, I want mine before you. I always have to wait.
And if he senses excitement around the squad, I do, and around the building. There's excitement around the building and in the squad, guys, for bottling yet another title. We're in the last day of the season playing for the Premier League. The Premier League trophy hasn't been to the Emirates Stadium, and that was built almost 20 years ago. So that's a long, long time. No shit, Sherlock. So yes, we have to be optimistic. The trophy is going to be there, and it's possible. We have to do our duties, and we have to see what happens. Well, you didn't do your duties against Fulham home and away. You didn't do your duties against Aston Villa home and away. You didn't do your duties at home to West Ham. You didn't do your duties at home to top Spurs. Didn't do your duties away to Newcastle, 0 shots on target. You didn't do your duties against Chelsea away. What else are we doing here? Yeah, on Man City wobbling on the final day in previous seasons. Man City wobbling and still winning. You mean when they went 2-0 down at home to Aston Villa and then scored 3 goals in 5 minutes to win the league? Cool. It's really difficult to beat any opponent in the Premier League. And when something is at stake as well, the task becomes more difficult. That's not in our control, that's for sure. On many saying that City have one hand on the title, we all know that they're a little bit closer, and that's 1 game less they have to play at home. I don't know what he means there. But they're going to play a really tough opponent. Well, they're not, are they? Because West Ham are shit. And they have suffered this season over the last few seasons. It's really tough to beat them. I'm sure they're going to be very at it, and hopefully they can help us achieve our dream. Oh, here we go. Have you spoken to Pep, Mikel? No. Why are they asking him if he's spoken to Pep or Moyes? Why do we care? On how they can be impossible to stop. No, they can't. They're not impossible to stop. 1 win against Fulham. We beat Everton at the weekend. We would have won the league. It's as simple as that. We drew at home to Fulham. They had 10 men and we were winning. They had a man sent off. They then equalised in stoppage time. If we had just kept that draw, if we had just kept the 2-1 instead of a 2-2, we would be winning the league on Sunday, guys. So it's not impossible. It's not impossible to stop Pep. Last year, we were 8 points clear and we bottled it. So again, it's not impossible to stop Pep because any competent manager would have done it the last 2 years. However, Super Duper Mick, yeah, Super Duper Mick, mate. I mean, who's better than Super Duper Mick? Smash these likes up as well. Come on, guys. Get these likes up. Discipline. Yep, Juventus has sacked their manager. Yep, what phase are they in? They've just won a trophy. He won them a trophy 2 days ago. They've sacked him. Sacked him. Norwich have just sacked their manager for failing to get to the playoffs. I prefer not to speak. Allegri's won 11 trophies for Juve. 11. Five cups. I think he done 5 titles. And he also, by the way, got to 2 Champions League finals in the last decade. And he had 2 years off as well. And then came back. 2 Champions League finals. But I'm told this manager is washed up. It's amazing how trophies suddenly don't matter now. It's super duper Mick, isn't it? But every other manager, they get laughed at for not winning trophies. I mean, they're all slagging Klopp now. They're all slagging Klopp off. But he's only won 1 title in 9 years. Well, is that the only trophy then? But you dickheads were the same dickheads that told us when this dickhead got the job. Yeah, it took Klopp 4 years to win the league. Well, now it's 1 in 9. He's crap. Doesn't work like that. You can't change the goalpost, lads. Yeah, he's won 1 Champions League, 1 Premier League, 2 League Cups, an FA Cup, a Club World Cup, and a Club Super Cup. Bosh.
And he's got new teeth.
And he's got new teeth. He went to Deke. He got Deke teeth. Deke. Anyway, let's carry on, guys. Anyway, I don't believe that today. Imagine I don't believe that in August. From August, 38 games against Manchester City, and what they have done in the last 20 years as a club, and what we've done in the last 20 years in the Premier League, we'd have 0 chance. We can't start like this. We have to believe. Maybe he's been watching Don Roberts. Believe, mug. On former clubs, Man City and Everton, plus Moyes being involved in our fate. This is not Disneyland. Oh, but David Moyes and your former club, Everton, and Man City, they're all involved in our fate. The yellow brick road. Get out of here. Just wheel out the pink unicorn called Together. Absolute melt. That's the beauty of this industry. Oh, he's definitely been talking to David Ornstein. The word in the industry, get out of here. Yeah, that you come across people that you had experience with in your life, and it's super important for your for you personally. And now you need something from them. Hopefully it happens. Yay! Let's go on a journey, guys. And if this season has been a success, he said, yes, but we're here to win. That's my aim, and that's the only thing I'm thinking of. So how's it been a fucking success if we don't then? Get this guy gone, man. How is the season a success if we haven't won? We're riddled with losers from top to bottom. And if he doesn't walk, it's a cronky out campaign. It's a cronky out campaign if this guy ain't gone. On next month's voting to abolish VAR, pointless. He's not involved in that. The club are. What's the point in asking that? And if he can complain about Tottenham's application against Man City, I thought this was an Arsenal-Everton pre-match press conference. Why is he waffling about Tottenham against Man City? No, you can't ever complain about the opponent. I can complain about what we haven't done. To have 91, 93 or 95 points then. So how is it a success then, like you previously stated? Nobody asked him these questions because they'll be banned from the press conference because it is all a jolly up to promote super duper mix. Impeccable PR, guys. Mad. And if it's if someone will be monitoring the City score for him on Sunday, he said, I think 60,000 people will. I don't think there'll be 60,000 there, Mikel. Cheers. All the staff and assistant coaches, plus all their families behind their phones. That's if you can get a signal in the stadium. So I think that's enough. And how it will impact the atmosphere. He said it'll be different. I lived it as a player a few times. You just have to focus on what to do. When was this guy in a title race then as a player? Apart from Scotland once, winning his one and only league title in Scotland, the league that nobody rates. Nobody rates this league. So only in Scotland. Okay. And if he plans to discuss his contract with the club in the summer, he said that's something for after the season, or whenever it's the right time, we will talk and say, oh, of course it'll be announced after the season. I said, no fucker can boo it in the ground. Of course. Yeah, good one. Although most of it will be a jolly up. Hee hee, Mikel stays. Hee hee hee. Dickheads. This club's biggest single problem is the fan base. Yeah, that is the biggest single problem with this football club. Hee hee, Super Mick. It's not about winning trophies, Super Duper Mick. We got Super Mick. Yay. who hasn't won a trophy for 4 years and spent 700 million quid. Yay! Don't worry about that. Klopp's only won 1 in 9, so he's still got another 5 years to get a trophy, guys. Absolute scumbag football club, man. And if it's important to get the job done early, we said what's important is to win and keep believing, and we can continue to win. But if you don't, just wheel out the dog win, mate. Do you know what I mean? Have we got a new dog yet? Have we got a partner for win so they can have puppies? Are we calling it bullshit or bottle job or together? Together, we're a family. On if someday will change his feelings going forward. No, I think everything is relevant. Oh, that's what basically what he's saying is we need context. Yeah, context. 4 years, no trophies, sack. And whatever happens, it will be an emotional day. So probably it's not the right moment to make any conclusions on that. But afterwards, we'll have time to reflect. We have to go through the season and what we have done to come to the point, and try and understand why we didn't win it. That was me adding that bit in. He didn't say that. We have to find the why and the hows going forward to do the next bit. That's more important. But I'll tell you how. Get rid of the fake Brazilian up front, who's actually probably Bolivian, Gabriel Jesus, the City scrub. Yeah, get rid of that left back from Ukraine. Yeah, send him to the war that he keeps crying about. Oh, if they called me up, I'd go. Why don't you just go, bruv? Why didn't he call it up? Just offer your services. It'd get done by a drone anyway. It'd be so inverted. It's what it is. So get rid of that City scrub. Get rid of that Chelsea scrub, Jorginho. Yeah, get rid of him. Maybe get rid of the other Chelsea scrub. 60 million down the drain. Yeah, that worked, didn't it? Well done, mate. He's guided us to the title, lads. Well done. Well done. Another waste of money. Absolute scum. And if Man City's... Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go, guys. Now Pep's going to win the league. We're back to talking about the charges again. And if Man City's 115 charges not being resolved has any impact, that's something for the authorities to manage, not for us. You go to journalism school, you get a degree in journalism, and then you flip to the charges. It means they can play and they're entitled to play, and that is it. Why are we talking about the charges? I haven't heard anyone talk about the charges for months. All of a sudden, we don't win the league, and we're talking about the City charges again. Round and around and around we go. Losing and losing and losing. On where his thought process comes from about wanting to improve. What a shit question. I'm not reading that. On whether he felt the belief that this moment was possible, I think it's something that happened gradually. You see the signs. We have a lot of stability and ownership and the board. And then you start to make very clear decisions strategically in regards to the squad. Then to the staff, then you see how people work every day and see how much they want it. And then you start to believe that something special is happening here. When he planted a tree, I don't know if you've seen that, he's actually planted a tree at the training ground. The squad helped him plant a tree at the training ground. Okay, not quite sure why, but he's planted a tree, lads. You start to evolve the squad. You have to start bringing in players that are very contagious. You get excited because it's in the building. You have to get better. Well, no, you don't, because it's not about trophies, super duper Mick. This fan base keep telling me. You have to get better and better. It's like a snowball. It starts to get bigger and bigger. Yeah, like your fucking fan club and your PR. You start to perform to win and win and win. Well, when are you actually going to win? Please tell us. Because there is more than the Premier League to win. You could win the League Cup. You could win the FA Cup. You could have won the Europa League. Could win the Champions League, Mikel. But don't worry. We're going to sneak our way into the Community Shield by default again, because City are doing another double. With obviously a treble last season. So we'll get in via the back door. Paul's no diddy. We'll get in via that one. And then they'll gas that one up again. They'll have the plate set next to that dog who looks miserable. Yeah, and they'll use that in the team photo again. Name another club who has a team dog in their club photo. Oh, but don't worry, we've planted a tree in the training ground. Yeah, the next manager, when he comes in, chop the fucker down. Yeah, and get rid of the dog. Yeah, when this manager gets sacked, he can take the dog with him. Don't want it. The tree is there for the dog to piss up. Thanks. Exactly. Anyway, let's carry on. on his confidence in the team to keep challenging for titles. Why didn't they ask that question and say his confidence in the team that they can actually get over the line and win titles? Oh, because it's a jolly up for Super Mick, isn't it? Yeah. I think that assessment has to be done after the season and understand where we are. And then you have to look at the picture and say, I feel it. It's very important. Well, hopefully you don't feel it and you jog on. You have to still tweak things and move people or players, whatever it is. We need to have that feeling. I've got a feeling, ooh, that tonight's gonna be a good night when you leave. Tonight's gonna be a good night. Arteta's gone. Get out of here, man. Oh, dear. Anyway, and how important it is to do business early. Oh, they're already talking about next season. That's the ideal scenario. Every club wants that. We want that as coaches, and for the players especially, you want that. And then for the team and the environment. He's always talking about the environment and the way we're evolving as a football club. How about win, mate? Stop waffling. It's pathetic. And when you do that, something clicks, something starts to build. I've never heard so much waffle from a football manager in my life. I've never seen a manager so protected in my life. And I've never seen a fan base protect a manager for winning nothing for 4 years so much after declaring we're a big club. Free for buying. Free for buying. Yeah. 9 players from Arsenal getting Real Madrid squad according to this fan base. So why can't we win anything? Because they're about to do a treble, a baby treble. And if speaking to the board about not resting on our laurels, it's something that we all know. Given the choice, it's clear. We all want to do. I'm not the manager. It's not the manager or the coach, sorry. And that's the end of that waffling session. So nothing on the game, nothing on how we're going to beat Sean Dyche, nothing about Sean Dyche's tactics, how he might set up. It's all about, oh, Mikel, the 115 charges. Have you spoken to David Moyes? Oh, have you spoken to Pep? Who cares? Why haven't you won the league there, Mikel? If you had just got 2 points more against Fulham, you would be winning the league this weekend. Does that grain on you? Yeah, come on. What are we doing here? Instead, oh, don't worry. Keep believing, Mikel. We've got a dog. Pathetic. Hey, it is a baby treble. It is a baby treble. They're going to do the Champions League, the league, and the Supercopa de España, which is not the FA Cup version. It's the Supercopa de España. So it's kind of a baby treble. It's not the Copa del Rey, the Champions League and the league. Baby treble, lads. Baby treble. That baby shark. The blue shark is circled. Can't wait for Sunday, Lee. Wasters. Big up to you, Kyle. Love, brother. And yeah, Kyle will be on the show, the emergency meeting on Sunday evening when it's all gone pear-shaped, wonky and sideways. And it is what it is. Big up, Dale. If the milk goes sour, I ain't the kind of pussy to drink it. Exactly, brother. Tell him. Exactly. Tell him, bro. Big up to you, mate. Second dog should be called Nothing. Win nothing. I like it. Big up to Will. Big up to Will for another one. Use the tree to make the paper for his P45. The tree's 3 years old now. He told us. He told Guillaume Balaguer. Another fraud in this game. Guillaume Balaguer is the Spanish David Ornstein. Waffle, 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 waffle. They tell you a lot, but they don't tell you anything. They speak a lot and they don't tell you anything. And they cover every single angle. I remember Guillaume Balaguer saying that Thierry Henry was going to Real Madrid for 7 years. He ended up at Barcelona. So what does Guillaume Balaguer know? Nada. It is what it is. All right, get these likes up as well, Io Di Puta. Come on, let's get these likes up. 850 inside, 207 likes is a disgrace here, guys. Why would Pep let it leak that he's leaving in 2025? Exactly. He hasn't. It's a load of rubbish. He's not going anywhere, mate. It's just another reason, for this manager to get given a contract because his is expiring in 2025. So they're testing the water. And because everyone's super duper in love with super duper Mick, because trophies don't matter anymore. We're a family. I mean, we've even merged clubs. Yeah, we're a family, guys. We're a family. We used to take the piss out of Tottenham. We are basically the spicy Tottenham. We're the red Tottenham, the picante top Spurs. The picante top Spurs. That's what we are. We're the spicy Tottenham. That's all it is. What's the difference between Arsenal and Tottenham? Nothing. We're a family now. Their fans were doing the Poznan every time City scored. And they were jumping up and down. And our fans were knee sliding, all week saying, please, Spurs, please. Yeah, that derby is buried. Yeah, what do we think of Tottenham? We're a family. That's what we think. Dickheads. Yeah, and trust me, when this manager does finally leave this football club, trophyless still, apart from that one FA Cup, which Arsenal fans are mugging Klopp off for winning the COVID title. Well, Super Duper Mick won a COVID FA Cup. COVID FA Cup, guys. Same standards, yeah? Same standards. No, you're not allowed to say that, though, because it's Super Duper Mick. Yeah? When the next manager comes in, I'm telling you now, this fan base, en masse, will not back that next manager from day one. I've seen it at the ground when Unai Emery turned up. They did not want him from day one because it wasn't Arsene Wenger. Yeah? Me and Kenny were in the stadium. Week in, week out, they were not backing him. Yeah, they didn't want him. Yes, because it wasn't Arsene Wenger. As soon as this manager leaves, it will be tenfold, even worse. They will not want the next manager, no matter who he is. And we will sit there and we will call them out on all of their bullshit about, no, it takes time, lads. Phases, phase 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, no. He needs to get a dog. He needs 25 players all of his own. He needs constant PR every day. If you can't see what Arteta's doing, well, you can't F off down the lane anymore because you lot are all the family. Maybe go down to Watford. I mean, their training ground is next door. It used to be our training ground. We flogged it to them. Little baby brothers, little cousin club. Yeah, so you lot can F off down to Watford then. Yeah, trust me, everything they've said to us, I'm going to use back on them. And I'm mad petty, as you very well know, people. Yeah, and we always keep the receipts. So never forget. Yeah, never forget. We've got receipts for days because this fan base flip and flop and flip and flop. Yeah, every single year. At the start of the season, he has to win the league or we should get rid of him. Now it's, oh no, we got better because we got more points than last season. We got the most ever wins in the Premier League history for our club, more than the Invincibles. Guess what, Io de Puta? The Invincibles won the fucking league. Yeah. Oh, but we can't compete with Pep. Get out of here, man. This is how you know they're dense, yeah? In fact, dense is doing it nicely for them, right? Real talk. This is how you know, that they're too far gone. They don't engage their brain because they ain't got one. They're amoebas, single cell, and all of that one, right? This is how you know they're too far gone. Nobody can beat Pep until Pep leaves. Pep needs to leave. But give him one more year. Why only one more year? What if Pep stays for 2 or 3 or 4 or 5? Because surely the next manager won't be able to beat Pep because you've told us out of your own mouths, lads, that nobody's better than Super Duper Mick. So if Pep stays for 3 years, why would you only give Arteta 1? Make it make sense. These people chat crap. Yeah, they chat rubbish. And don't worry, it's all up here. And I've got a big brain, mate. I've got a big fucking head. Look at the size of that forehead, mate. It's got a big brain in there. And it remembers everything. Remembers everything, guys. Big up to Daryl, bruv. When the dog was just interviewed after Lee's remarks, she replied, but it's not my fault that the loser adopted me. I'm for the streets. That's funny. Big up Daryl. I would say good luck on Sunday, but you don't need luck, bro. You don't need luck. You got Sean Dyche. Why is Sean Dyche banned Gold Bitch? What's happened there? Or is Gold Bitch making it up again because he loves lying? Another bitch. Yeah, another compulsive liar. Yeah, infesting football with his bullshit. Infesting football with his stupidness. Yeah, all for the teenage kids that he's got watching his channel to go, oh, well, look at Gold Bitch. He loves Arsenal. Get out of here. Lee, you're on form today. I'm not having it, bro. This weekend, trust me. This weekend, sacrificial Sunday, mate. Yeah, sacrificial Sunday. Everyone's getting cooked. Yeah, everyone. And big up to you, Miles. Big up to Luke as well for the super chat. Top Gooners had their pants around their ankles over Joshua Zirkzee, and he didn't even get picked for the Dutch national team for the Euros. They don't even watch that league, bro. They don't even watch that league. Well, if they do win, then I'm celebrating because my fucking club's won the league. Yeah, because this is the difference between people like me and these idiots. People like us that don't want this manager here will actually accept we're wrong if he does actually win it. Yeah, and go, do you know what? We got that wrong. Fair fucking play to him. Difference is these losers can't accept that this manager is not good enough. So they're hanging on for dear life. Well, guess what? Your game's up, lads. Your game's up, and I'm going to make sure your game's up. Yeah, trust me, your game is up. Anyway, we are going to go. I'm 6 minutes late for Rance's show. Big up to everyone who's locked in. Appreciate all of you. Redirect straight to Roni. Spam the chat with Lee Raid. There's 1,000 people in here. We're out of here, lads. We're out of here. Let me just make sure I've set it up. I won't be back again tonight on here, but I will be back on the other channel for the second playoff game. Southampton versus West Brom. I don't really want either of them to go up, but if I had to pick one out of the two tonight, then I'll pick Southampton. But yeah, we're going to redirect to Rants. It's all set up. We're good to go. Spamish chat with Lee Raid, and I'll be there in literally 5 seconds. We're out, lads. We're out. What am I doing here? Adios. Adios. Big up to everyone who liked, shared, commented, donated, all that good stuff. Love, and adios. Ciao.